But and I know you addressed this in the letter too, but how long do you see yourself doing this? What's your runway?
Yeah, my runway's really long. I love doing this. And like Warren, we're passionate. And as I said right from the get-go, I want our shareholders to know there's absolute commitment and passion. And I have a great family, and I prioritize my family, and I prioritize Berkshire, and I know how to find the balance. Yeah. And with those two things, I'm really happy. Do I have time for friends and the odd activity? Sure. But it's when you know how to, at least I believe that, when you can find that right balance, it's perfect. And so I wouldn't, when I said 20 years in the letter, that would not surprise me. But that's up to our board, obviously, and our shareholders, and we have to be doing a great job. But I love Berkshire, and I see myself in this role for a long time.
That's great. One more point. In the letter, you talked about an issue that had happened with Pilot, where you all bought into Pilot in 2017. You didn't get to really fully manage the place until 2023. You said that's not a mistake that we'll make again. What other mistakes have you learned from? Because you're new to the CEO role, but you've been doing this a long time.
Yeah. And on that one, I want to, because it was a mistake we made, Berkshire. Not that Pilot made any mistakes or it was their problem. We just recognized that we needed short-term and long-term objectives aligned if we're going to enter into a transaction where there's a period of time.
Okay.
It was really that simple. And I didn't see that alignment. And I think we talked earlier, we're working hard to improve the customer service side on Pilot. We just always want those objectives aligned when we're entering into a transaction.
Meaning making sure that you're continuing to invest in the business and it makes sense.
Correct, in the right way.
Yeah.
So then the things over the years, I mean, I was fortunate all the way back to 1996. I went to the UK as the CEO of our utility business there. Larger than the utility across the river in Iowa. We had 1.3 million customers. We drew it to 2, but that was a big learning moment for myself. But probably the first thing there, for example, was recognizing when we needed to make changes, we should make the changes. And there, we recognized that environment within the business was changing very quickly. It was going from being a heavily regulated business to an unregulated business. So we needed skill sets that we probably didn't bring into the business quick enough. So forever, I watch how the businesses are evolving. Yes, we've got great teams, but how do we supplement it and make sure they're successful? That was a great lesson very early in my career.
That's great. Greg, we're excited to see what happens this weekend. I want to thank you for your time ahead of this.
Well, thank you for being here. I look forward to the questions on Saturday. It's always a great opportunity, all that gets submitted into you, and then obviously receiving them from our shareholders and owners. So thank you, and we look forward to a great Saturday.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.